What up, everybody? It's your boy 313J Mo, man. Back with another video for you guys, man. Like I never left, man. It's been a minute since I showed myself on camera, man. But it's a lot of stuff that's going on, man. So I just want to talk to you guys. NFL free agency frenzy, like it's so many crazy things going on, and I'm sure after this video, it'll be a lot more crazy stuff going on. I'm pretty sure the Lions will do something stupid that all have us upset. But first of all, with the whole C virus thing, Christian Wood, man, rest up. You gave Gobert them buckets, so he had to give you a virus. But it's good, man. I don't have to tell y'all to wash your hands and stuff. Y'all know all of that stuff. But one thing I'm gonna say about that, and then I'll move on. Two things can be true. This could be a distraction, and it could be a virus that, you know, could actually fuck you up if you got a low immune system or if you're older. But anyway, let's go, man. We got a lot of talk. First of all, I'm starting off with Rick Wagner. I'm sick of these Lions players going to the enemy. I know it's business, but it just seems like, you know, every time we lose a player, not every time, but sometimes when we lose a player, they end up on the other squad and then they end up playing great. Now, Rick Wagner has a great year, then I can't blame anybody but the Lions, because how can he succeed in Green Bay system but not ours? And also, you know that Rick Wagner now, he isn't getting no penalties called. No penalties called on Rick Wagner. You won't hear it. But it is what it is. I mean, I didn't really want him on the team anyway, so I'm not gonna be too up in arms about him going to another team or anything like that. But let's talk, man. Cause look, this DeAndre Hopkins shit, bruh. In my opinion, D-Hop is the best receiver in the league. And to me, it's just consistency. The only receiver you could put over him, to me, like truly put over him, is Antonio Brown. Love Julio Jones. People can say he get double teamed. Y'all can make whatever excuse y'all want to make. But he don't get the touchdowns. D-Hop and Antonio Brown get the yards and the touchdowns. And they've been consistently doing it. And D-Hop, he did this with trash quarter. Like, he was getting 1,500 yards with trash QBs. Because, you know, when you playing without your QB, that shows how good of a receiver you are. We see, I mean, Antonio Brown was like, yeah, man, Big Ben, man, I'm sorry, dog, because, yeah, I didn't know how good I had it. But I'm pretty sure he would have had it pretty good if he was able to play with Tom Brady. But, that main Houston trade, I feel sorry for Deshaun Watson. I've always been saying that Deshaun Watson needs to request that Bill O'Brien be fired. Straight up be like, look, you fire Bill O'Brien or I'm leaving the franchise. I don't know why this grown man ain't done it yet. Like, why haven't you told them to get rid of this man? Because if I'm Deshaun Watson, after you trade D-Hop, I don't care if D-Hop and Bill O'Brien had beef. I don't care if D-Hop had a contract coming up and they say they couldn't afford it. You find a way to afford it. Because D-Hop is still that good. And he's their only receiver. I know, like, Will Fuller is straight, but he's straight. They don't got they really don't have that many weapons over there. It's just all Deshaun Watson being a magic man. And then you, like, David Johnson. And then you give them back a fourth. You get a second round pick. Like, you can't get a first round pick for DeAndre Hopkins? You can't? Even if it wasn't like this year, you can't get a first round pick for DeAndre Hopkins. I find that hard to believe. I think a few teams would have gave up a first round. Like, you gave up Amari Cooper. I know he might be a couple years younger, but like, come on. Receivers don't age like other positions. You be 33 and be still a good receiver. You see Larry Fitz. He's older than 33. He's like 36 going on 37 now, I think. Don't quote me on that. But receivers is different, man, and D-Hop is still great. I mean, like I said, I still think he's the best receiver in the league. And, you know, a lot of people have their opinions. We have debates. But I don't think it's close. Like, I really don't. I don't think it's close at all. Like, he the best. Like, and I don't think it's close. It will only be close if you're talking about Antonio Brown. Like, I mean, I could go over like all the things that he does, but at the end of the day, The dude is a beast, and I'm not trading Diop. Like, I'm not, bro. I'm just not. But anyway, with the Lions, what I want to expect for the Lions, man, I'm so sick of Lions fans. I'm tired of y'all dumb. Oh, look, disclaimer. I know it's the middle of the video, but disclaimer. If you don't want to hear any cursing, or you have some children around you, or you're in a public setting, maybe you're in church on a Monday, like literally that happens, please stop watching this video, because it might get a little bit vulgar. It might be some curse words coming, because I'm sick of these Lions fans, and I just have to speak my mind. So to everybody watching, have a great day and see you later. Now, I'm sick of these dumbass Lions fans. Like, oh my goodness. And it's so funny. It's like no limit to how stupid y'all can be. Man, like, first of all, the Bob Quinn defenders. And when I say that, y'all know I'm an advocate for Bob Quinn. But man, I'm gonna turn him from the master chef to the trash chef in a minute. I'm gonna make up a new name for his ass if he go out and do some stupid shit. This is my thing. And I know a lot of people don't agree with me, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be arrogant about it. I'm right. I know I am. If we don't make a power move, we never gonna win shit. I'm sorry. It don't work that way. We can't build a team over 4 or 5 years and expect to be something. Because there will always be a team in our division or in the conference that makes a power move and will be better than us and will beat us. Whether it's getting Khalil Mack and turning that defense to a Superman defense, we know that they cripple now. But see, guess what? They won the division. We ain't win shit. Whether it's getting something for Aaron Rodgers, guess what? They was 13-3. We ain't win shit. Whether it's Minnesota getting all the talent that they had and building their team, they won the division twice. We ain't win shit. All I'm saying is it seemed like every other team does some crazy move. And I'm just talking about from the division to the conference. The Rams, you say whatever the fuck you want about the Rams. They went to the fucking Super Bowl. They did not lose that Super Bowl because of the talent and the money they spent. They lost because their coach, Sean McVay, was vastly outcoached. And I mean, Jared Goff was freaking garbage too. But you know, Jared Goff is a dependent quarterback. Sean McVay literally got to tell this man the plays, every play. He got to tell this man the coverages. He got to tell Jared Goff everything. So you already had a dependent quarterback. So you knew what you had. But they made the Super Bowl after going all in. And they only lost because of coaching. They didn't lose because of talent. Now, 49ers is a different situation. But the Chiefs, they about to pay. They paid some people. But all I'm saying is, if you don't make a power move, you ain't never gonna win shit. Being the Lions. Now, if this was another team, another franchise that's been pretty competent. Hold on one second. I don't know why my camera want to do that. This is a team that was competent. You know, like, you've been consistently good over a long time, and I ain't just talking about the past. I'm talking about a team like the Steelers. The Steelers can build. They can draft, they can grow, because they're a competent organization. They know what they're doing. Even the Chiefs to a lesser extent. But, you know, when you one of them, Seattle, they can build and they can build. You just keep your quarterback and you build. And you find a way to, you know, make your team better. But I'm just trying to tell y'all, if y'all really think that the Lions about to win any fucking thing by just, you know, getting some mid-tier free agents this year, feeling like, you know, we got like 8 holes. Like, I can't believe we have more holes this year than last year, which doesn't make any sense. It shows how horrible Matt Patricia and his staff has been. But if we don't do better, if we don't make a power move, you know, we just get some mid-tier level free agents and we just do, you know, some trash stuff and just not do much in the draft. You know, you get your Isaiah Simmons, you get Chase Young, and you get a nice little draft. 8-8. 9-7, at best 10-6, losing the playoffs in the wild card game. That's just what's gonna happen. Look, one, I want to win the division. I want to win the playoff game, and I want to win the Super Bowl. And look, every team, every franchise is not created equal. Why do you think Cleveland has to amass all this talent just to be something? Now, I know they were bad last year, but that was on that coach. If they get a better coach, Cleveland is going to be a much better team. Why do they have to go out and get Austin Hooper and Odell Beckham and Kareem Hunt And I think they got Olivier Vernon, I think, and whoever else why does Cleveland gotta go out and get all of this talent and open up that checkbook? Because they know they ain't shit. They know they not gonna be able to build a team. And this is the thing that upsets me with these Bob Quinn people, that they're like, because I just saw it on Twitter, dude was like, Bob Quinn, I need you to be aggressive in free agency. And it's just people that's like, well, we can't be aggressive. We have players that we have to sign, and we got contracts, so we won't really have that much money to be aggressive. Bro, I'm tired of that bullshit. Make a power move. Do something that's going to change something. Do something that's going to make the division scared. Because guess what? Us building, I don't care about Quinn and Matt Patricia going. I don't give a fuck if Stafford going. I don't give a fuck. Building. I'm just talking about building in general. In general. 5 years building to be a contender. It's not going to work for Detroit. It never has. I know we haven't really replaced coaches with great coaches or anything like that, but if we haven't been able to replace coaches with great coaches, what makes you think we all of a sudden gonna get some great coach? Unless we give somebody out of college a chance and they turn out to be a great coach, like a McVay. Cliff Kingsbury, I'm not calling him a great coach, but his offense is pretty good, and they just got all of them. They just got D-Hop, man. Oh my, that division is about to be exciting to watch. But I'm just upset with this notion that of people wanting us to build. It's DSA members that want us to build. And I understand from a traditional perspective. From a traditional perspective, you want to build, you want to fill your holes on your team every year and work hard to be a contender. And I'm just going to say it. And tell me I'm wrong in the comments. Tell me I'm wrong. And I'm talking to the DSA member. Tell me I'm wrong. If the Lions been trying to build for 60 years, bro. It's time to make a power move. We never done it before. Do something crazy. But it seems like, most of the power players have been franchise tag, but it's about time y'all make a power move and just do something to win some games, man. I remember, I think Odell Beckham is a head case, but I remember last year I brought up just getting Odell Beckham just cause. Not just cause, but just getting somebody that's going to put more wins in the win column. I know he got hurt. He had injury issues. I'm not talking about getting Odell. I ain't talking about getting Antonio Brown. Oh my gosh, no. But trade for DeAndre Hopkins. I know we got Kenny Golladay and Marvin Jones. It's just I'm so tired of watching season after season after season of us trying to do it a traditional way and it not working. And my thing is, sadly, because we are the Lions and we got the Ford family that's leaders of this organization, now we get new ownership. Throw everything I said out the window, because then the regime can change in a different type of way. You can get a different kind of philosophy. But we are not going to win building, bro. You got to go out and get players that's going to put more wins in the win column. I'm sick and tired of us trying to build through the draft and get free agents. When are we going to do something? Last year I say we had a good free agent draft class, and I know people say Justin Coleman gave up the most touchdowns. Yeah, Justin Coleman is a slot corner. How many touchdowns did he give up in the slot? Let me know that. Him on the outside is barbecue chicken. He don't belong there. But how many touchdowns did he give up in the slot where he belongs? And as a Lions fan during this free agency, I'm going to watch. Bob Quinn will probably do some menial bullshit as usual. And we'll be anywhere from 6-10 to 10-6 at best if Stafford has a miracle season like he did in 2016. And and it's just we still can't run the ball. Kerryon Johnson needs a running mate. Now, if you draft that person, cool. But why don't you draft a running mate and get somebody in free agency that can challenge Kerryon and the person we drafted? Why don't you just do smart things? At the end of the day, man, coaching is the most important thing. But it's about talent, man. Say whatever you want about those Patriots teams, but it's always talent somewhere. It's always talent in the right place, whether it's the O-line, whether it's some linebackers or some safeties, whether it's the special teams unit. Patriots always find, whether it's a cornerback like Gilmore, Patriots always find some way to put talent on their team. And they skim here and they skim there, but they don't really skim. what they do to make the Patriots geniuses, they find them. I mean, I don't want to use the word perfect, but they find the perfect players. They find, like, this guy can't do 25 things, but he can do 3 things right. And if we put him in this area where he can do those 3 things, he fits perfectly. And this guy that can do 25 things, we can put him here and he can supplement for everything he can't do. It's just a perfect bracket of placing players. That's how they win. And Tom Brady pay cuts. That's how they win. Like, we see how bad their offense is. But this free agency and this free agency frenzy, it's a lot of stuff going on. Probably stuff going on is while I'm making this video. When y'all gonna make a power move and bring some talent on this team and do something for real? Because I'm telling y'all right now, for the next decade, we try to build, we ain't gonna win shit. Like I said, I don't care if Stafford gone, I don't care who here. We not gonna win nothing. We not gonna win anything. And it's just as simple as that. And making a power move could be in the draft, it could be a free agency. I'm just tired of us having these mediocre to good rosters. And then other teams having these great rosters. And then teams in our division, I mean, say whatever you want about Trubisky and, you know, the holes on Chicago's offense, but for the most part, they got a great roster for the most part. Minnesota, great roster. Packers don't have a great roster, but they have a good roster and a good enough system, and they have running backs. Like, we ain't been able to run the ball for how long? When are we going to go out and get a free agent running back that actually can do something? I ain't talking about Davis Johnson. Maybe a Carlos. I remember I wanted Carlos Hyde a couple years back. When are we just going to... I'm just tired of us just... It's like we getting by. This is a win-now season. And Bob Quinn, Mr. O... Well, you know, if you look at our... To me, this shit is just a cop-out for being mediocre and bland. But if you look at everything, you look at our contracts, we can't really pay people right now. You're right. So the fuck what? I'm going to keep saying it. The Rams was like, we don't give a fuck. We going for the chip. And why didn't they win the chip? It wasn't because of the talent. It was not because of all the people they paid. It was not. Gurley was hurt, and Sean McVay got outcoached. That's why they lost. If you telling me we can go all in and get Matt Patricia all the best talent, I think we can do something with it. As much as I don't like Matty P, but I feel like you get Matty P talent, he'll be able to put the chess pieces in the right place, and all his mistakes, the talent will supplement for. Then it's on Stafford and Darrell Bevell to bring us home, along with the running game and the O-line. But, you know, I'm just so sick. I'm just sick to my stomach of us just getting by. Getting by. And, you know, I would rather us go all in and fail than continue to get by and be 8-8, 9-7. Well, with the new CBA, we might make a couple playoff pushes, but I want to win a Super Bowl. And if you telling me we going to win a Super Bowl being the Lions, because my whole thing is we the Lions. We not some competent organization that know what they doing, that know how to build teams, like I said, like the Steelers. Don't matter who with the Steelers, they know how to build squads. Even with Baltimore, they know how to build squads. We don't know how to do that because of the ownership and whole lot of other reasons, but sick of us being media. Like, when are we going to be the team that everybody in the division is scared of? Like, Green Bay has had their time where you were scared of them. Minnesota had their defense and you was terrified of them. Chicago had the defense, you was terrified of them. With us, you terrified of Matthew Stafford. When we had Calvin, you was terrified of Calvin. When we had Sue, you was terrified of Sue. You realize I named players and not units. Calvin, Sue, Stafford. 3 players. Oh no, you was terrified of that defense. The 2014 defense was very, very good. It was second overall. But Sue was the one you was scared of. Everybody else just played around him. But, like, when are we going to be the team but even that year, no team was actually scared of us in the division. When are we going to be the team that's striking fear when they look on the calendar like, oh my gosh, we got the Lions. Oh shit, it's about to be a problem. I just want us in this free agency. And I know the money situation. I know how much bread we got. I know we got to sign players. But sometimes, man, you got to grab your cojones and say, look, I'm going to make a power move like a boss and do something to win some games, man. Like, to me, at the end of the day, it's about putting more wins in that win column. But of course, people not going to agree with this. And you can disagree all you want, and we'll still be trash this year and next year. And by trash, I don't mean 3-12. I just mean not winning. We'll still be trash this year and the next year, and after we replace that coach, we'll get another coach, and then we'll replace that coach, and we'll get another coach, and then we'll get another quarterback, whether he's good or not, then we'll get another coach, we'll just get another coach, and 25 years later, we still will have no Super Bowl trophies, and the trophy case is completely empty, collecting dust with spiders all around it. When are we gonna make a stand that we gonna be the team? Because I see all these other teams around the league making a stand to try to be something, to try to be a competitor, to try to be a contender. And I see the Lions over here giving out menial contracts, getting a free agent here and there, 9-7. I'm just sick of it, man. I ain't talked to y'all in a minute. This video is way too long. But it is what it is, man. It's your boy 313J Mo. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, man. I'm out of here.